Samsung has officially unleashed the Galaxy S25 Ultra, and after 10 days of real-world testing, it's time to separate the hype from reality. This is Samsung's most refined flagship yet, but does it live up to expectations? From its upgraded Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 Elite for Galaxy processor to AI-powered software enhancements, Samsung has packed a lot into this device. However, some controversial changes might leave longtime fans frustrated. So, is the Galaxy S25 Ultra the ultimate smartphone of 2025, or has Samsung made some questionable decisions? Let's dive into the real experience after 10 days of use. Design and build, the final evolution of Ultra. At first glance, the Galaxy S25 Ultra might seem familiar, but Samsung has refined the Ultra design to near perfection. It maintains the signature boxy frame with curved edges, but the biggest upgrade this year is the titanium build. This makes it significantly more durable while keeping it lightweight. Despite being a powerhouse, the S25 Ultra feels surprisingly comfortable to hold. Samsung has slightly reduced the weight while keeping the massive 6.9-inch display intact. The bezels are now practically invisible, giving an even more immersive viewing experience. However, the biggest controversy in design? The Bluetooth S Pen is gone. Samsung has completely removed the remote functionality of the S Pen, meaning no more air gestures, no remote shutter for the camera, and no quick note-taking from a distance. While this won't impact casual users, it's a major step back for power users who relied on these features. Display, a glare-free masterpiece. Samsung has always led the industry in display technology, and the S25 Ultra is no exception. The 6.9-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X panel now features an anti-reflective coating, making it easier to use outdoors even under direct sunlight. This is one of the biggest display improvements, as it significantly reduces glare, something even the iPhone 16 Pro Max struggles with. The 2K resolution 1 to 120 Hz adaptive refresh rate, and peak 2800 nits brightness make this one of the best displays ever on a smartphone. Colors are rich, blacks are deep, and HDR content looks stunning. However, there's a slight catch. Samsung's new coating is sensitive to chemicals. Sunscreen, alcohol wipes, or even certain cleaning solutions can damage the display over time. Users will need to be extra cautious to avoid permanent marks. Performance. Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 Elite for Galaxy dominates. Samsung has finally eliminated Exynos from the Ultra lineup, going all in on Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 Elite for Galaxy. This chip is not just powerful. It crushes Apple's A18 Pro in multi-core performance and GPU capabilities. Here's how the S25 Ultra performs in real-world use. Blazing fast app launches. No lag even with heavy multitasking. Gaming powerhouse. Runs games like Genshin Impact and Call of Duty Mobile at max settings effortlessly. AI-powered enhancements. Instant text summarization, real-time language translation, and AI-assisted photo editing. Samsung has taken One UI 7.0 to the next level, integrating AI-powered features that actually enhance daily use. It's not just gimmicks. Things like live call translations, AI-generated wallpapers, and document scanning improvements make the software smarter than ever. Cameras. More than just hardware upgrades. The Galaxy S25 Ultra retains the 200MP main sensor, but software optimizations bring noticeable improvements. More realistic colors. Samsung has moved away from overprocessing. Photos now look closer to what your eyes see. Better low-light photography. The new nightography AI significantly reduces noise, making night shots brighter and sharper. 4K 120 FPS and log video mode. Samsung is taking videography seriously, allowing for better dynamic range and smoother slow-motion captures. Enhanced 5x periscope zoom. The new AI-powered stabilization ensures crisper shots even at high zoom levels. One disappointment? Samsung still doesn't enable 24MP default photos, a feature that Apple has had since the iPhone 14 Pro. Users still need to go into expert RAW mode for full-resolution captures. Battery and charging. Samsung's still playing it safe. Samsung claims the 5000 mAh battery has been optimized for longer endurance, and after 10 days of testing the results are impressive. 7 to 8 hours of screen-on time on heavy use. Lasts 1.5 days with moderate usage. Efficient standby battery management. However, charging speeds are disappointingly unchanged. The S25 Ultra still maxes out at 45W wired charging, while competitors like Xiaomi and OnePlus are pushing 100W plus charging speeds. Samsung's justification? Battery longevity and safety. Wireless charging is still capped at 15W, which feels outdated when some brands are offering 50W wireless charging. If you're coming from an older device, expect reliable but slow charging speeds. One UI 7.0 and AI features. The future of smart software? Samsung has gone all in on AI, and the S25 Ultra is packed with features that redefine how we use smartphones. Instant AI-powered summaries for emails and articles. AI-generated wallpapers that adapt to your surroundings. Samsung Notes gets AI handwriting to text improvements for better accuracy. Sketch-to-image feature that turns rough drawings into professional-grade illustrations. One UI 7.0 is also the smoothest version yet, with polished animations, better RAM management, and improved app optimizations. Samsung has promised 7 years of major software updates, ensuring that the S25 Ultra remains future-proof. What Samsung nailed and what they missed. White Heavy Checkmark Pros. Heavy Checkmark best display in any smartphone. The anti-reflective tech is game-changing. Heavy Checkmark Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 Elite crushes competition. No more Exynos. Heavy Checkmark 200MP camera with better natural processing. No more over-sharpened images. Heavy Checkmark AI-powered software that actually enhances usability. Heavy Checkmark 7 years of updates. Samsung commits to long-term support. Crossmark Cons. Heavy Multiplication X No more Bluetooth S Pen. A huge loss for power users. Heavy Multiplication X charging speeds still lagging 45W is outdated in 2025. Heavy Multiplication X anti-reflective screen is chemically sensitive, requires extra care. Heavy Multiplication X no 24MP default photos. Samsung still lags behind Apple in this aspect. Final verdict. Should you buy the Galaxy S25 Ultra? After 10 days of real-world testing, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra is undeniably one of the best flagships of 2025. It refines everything Samsung has built over the years and perfects the Ultra experience. However, some decisions like removing Bluetooth from the S Pen and sticking with slow charging speeds might frustrate longtime users. Who should buy the Galaxy S25 Ultra? White Heavy Checkmark if you want the best display, best performance and top-tier software support. White Heavy Checkmark if you're upgrading from an older Galaxy device, S21 Ultra or earlier. The difference will be massive. White Heavy Checkmark if you rely on AI-powered tools and multitasking. This phone is a powerhouse. Who should skip it? Crossmark if you love the Bluetooth S Pen features, they're gone. Crossmark if you want ultra-fast charging, Samsung is still playing it safe. Crossmark if you already own the S24 Ultra, the upgrades may not feel significant enough. Overall, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is the best Samsung phone yet, but is it a must-have upgrade? That depends on what you value most. What are your thoughts on Samsung's 2025 flagship? Is this the best smartphone of the year, or do you think Samsung made some wrong moves? Let us know in the comments.